Hey, Leo, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your July 2024 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and welcome if you're new. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, bottom of the deck, you have the gift. And we do have Leo season towards the end of July. So that's a beautiful confirmation here of where you're headed. So there could be some big changes coming in for you, some sudden changes as well. We'll see if that sudden change has to do with the Tower or a Wheel of Fortune. But I feel like this is a good change with your outcome energy. What they're showing me is fire starter, like a pile of lint and twigs, and a fire starter trying to ignite this fire, trying to get that spark going. And it's like as soon as that spark comes in, it's like it really takes off. But you may have been sitting there trying to start this fire for quite some time. And I feel like you could be taking something to the next level. I mean, you have loan approval, you have the money tree. Some of you are gaining a certification. You may be going back to school. You could be thinking about selling or buying. Maybe you're in real estate. You have the saving money card showing up here. And some of you may also be shopping. Maybe it's buying yourself something nice here. Okay, it could be you spoiling yourself, someone else spoiling you. Wow, there's a lot of really wonderful things coming in. It wouldn't surprise me to see some fire energies. I mean, you are a fire sign, Leo, but I am getting the Sun. I'm getting King of Wands because I feel like you're reigniting a spark within you, within maybe a business idea, creative endeavor. Maybe it's a passion for what you do. You could be joining a new position here. The moon showing up says that there's been a lot of uncertainty and you're finding your place in the world or finding your place in, a company or within your own business. Something is also being exposed because I'm getting that light. And when you light that fire, the things that you couldn't see before because it was dark with the moon, right? When you light that up, you're going to be able to see things from a new perspective. 8 of Swords. Some of you are regaining a sense of confidence. You are telling yourself a new story. You're letting go of something of the past. Ace of Wands. There is that spark. Beautiful energy. Ace of Wands is the chasing the dream. It is the spark of passion, of inspiration here. So I love to see that showing up for you. 4 of Swords, you're putting something to rest. And I also feel that you're not obsessing or you're not feeling as much anxiety around finances as you did in the past. Okay? Something weighed heavy upon you, but it's like you know your place. 8 of Pentacles. You're willing to put in the work now because there's clarity around a situation where you were just unsure. What else do we have here, please, for Leo? Final card for Leo. Thank you, Spirit. Bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles. And then there's another fire energy. 3 of Wands is your outcome. So there's noticeable growth here. There's a new opportunity with this Page of Pentacles. This is manifesting something financial or physical. So I feel like what you don't see coming is a message regarding a financial win, a new job, an investment. This can also be a tax incentive, something financially. You can see the octopus is holding up that pentacle and there's resources in each one of his limbs, right? It's like there's different resources available here for you. You may not see that coming, but I feel like there's going to be growth, a lot of growth here once that spark gets lit. All right, let's dive in. You have the butterfly. Leo, this is about sudden change. So be mindful of spending, okay? Some of you, if there is a new opportunity coming in here that does offer a pay increase, You may be very excited and there may be things that you want to buy. Just be mindful, put some away. I feel like you do your due diligence anyway when it comes to saving, and a lot of you are really great savers. You could be in the artistic field. You could be an actor. I'm getting media here. Some of you are in the spotlight, and maybe that's that spark as well. But we do have the light bulb. So there could be some changes to social media, or something goes viral. Maybe you are thinking about, opening up an online store or a website. I feel like technology is in play here. Technology, something online, maybe even AI for some of you, but this is exciting. This does have to do with movement, creativity. I'm also hearing travel. Some of you could be moving or traveling. Pay attention to the butterflies. I mean, July is a month where butterflies are out everywhere, but you could actually have a butterfly land on your shoulder, land on or near you. But this is about making work fun, not taking work or life for that matter so seriously. And I feel like you're being playful. You're adding something playful, adding maybe more color, more music, more enjoyment to what it is that you do. Now, with the cup card, this does talk about replenishing your cup if it feels empty, or if you feel like your cup is overflowing. How can you spread that love? How can you share your wealth? And for some of you, you're caregivers, you're nurturers, Leo. This is taking care of business, feeling a sense of fulfillment. But I see with your surrounding cards, a lot of you, you don't feel like your cup is full. You may even feel like it's a quarter full or even half full. And I feel like some of you, I just heard, my cup's empty, Mel. My cup's empty. That could be the case. But I feel like you are making choices, or there's going to be big changes that put you in a position where you do feel fulfilled. And I'm not talking just financially. This is emotional, intuitive, and spiritual. The cup, right? And that's what you start off with. This is Pisces energy with the moon. That's emotional satisfaction, spiritual wealth, and then the money flows because your outcome is the treasure. But before we get to that stage, we have the frame and the light bulb. You have an idea. This is something that could bring in a sense of deep accomplishment. This could be a new income source that brings in a steady revenue, a steady income. A lot of you are feeling inspired to start a new job, start a new creative project. This could be entrepreneurship, self-employment. This is about art and design, home oriented. Some of you could work from home. Maybe you're looking for a remote position or a work. Some of you may even be working, a 9-to-5 maybe, or working another corporate job, but over here you're building up something on the side because you have strong leadership, Leo. You have, beautiful, brilliant ideas. I also see if you're taking a class, some of you would be excellent teachers, or you could be putting an online platform or class out there to teach others. And maybe you even give some sort of certification, because didn't we get that approval card here? Yeah, loan approved. This always reminds me of, on some sort of certification, whatever it may be, there's always that golden seal, and we have the frame card. So it's almost as if you could be getting certified, or you could be certifying other people in some way, shape, or form. Maybe it's Reiki, maybe it's real estate, whatever it is here for you. I feel like it certainly could bring in an opportunity to pay bills, right? It could bring in more income here. There's an increase. Art and design. This is artistic energy, Leo. You may be an artist. It doesn't mean that you're a painter and that you're painting murals out there in, Chicago, but I feel like you are an artist. It's like you steal the show in a way, not even trying to. You are the center character. Even if you were cast as a small role, I feel like people recognize you. And there is something here about recognizing your ideas, recognizing your talent, and not letting it go to waste, not pouring it out for the wrong things. What are you investing in? Your outcome energy is the treasure. This is about coming to a point in your world where you don't have to worry about finances. I mean, wouldn't that be nice? Worry-free finances. The treasure card is like the sun energy multiplied. This is money in reserve. It's excess. Some of you may be in an executive position or in sales. Some of you could be planning for retirement, planning for your future, but it's also the card of hidden talent. And I feel like you are a gem, Leo. You are someone who, I mean, you see all the pearls there. Pearls are formed under pressure, or is that diamonds? Either way, it takes a long time and it takes a lot of, resilience to get to this shiny, beautiful, sparkly energy. And I feel like you've gone through a lot, but there's hidden treasure within you. And that's something that is shining. You're shining a light on that. Spirit is saying no more hiding. You're ready. You're ready to come out of, maybe the box. The frame almost looks like a box, right? So if you've been hiding your talent, or if you've been second guessing your intuition, or if you've had an idea that you've kept on lockdown, I feel like it's time. Yeah, it's time. Bottom of the deck, you have the gift, giving and receiving, sudden windfalls, generosity, financial support, work surprises, vacation, traveling. This is the gift. You are the gift. And even though Leo season rolls up towards the end of July, and this is a July reading, I do feel like you are the gift and you're meant to shine that beautiful spark that you are and to change lives, transform lives of others, including yourself, in a big way here. All right, we do see the money tree showing up. So some of you, I mean, that saying, money doesn't grow on trees. Well, how do you feel around the energy of money? Because really, it's an energy exchange. And some of you are really growing your abundance. This is, that money tree is taken off here. So this is a sign of abundance and prosperity. And with the butterflies here, there could be some sudden changes that do bring you a lot of money quite quickly even. I mean, of course, there's no quick, instant, don't believe in any quick, this is going to make me $1 million overnight. But I feel like you've already been working towards what you want. There could also be some sort of back pay, a settlement of some sort, or a large amount of money that was owed to you. I mean, large to some people could be, $1,000, large to others could be $1 million. I mean, take it as it resonates, whatever helps you out. But I do see that there could be, with this Page of Pentacles, money coming your way, and it really does help you out. There could be an approval here, either a loan approved, a mortgage. This could be approval of working for a company. Some of you, this is also passing of an exam, passing of a test. You have the approval here. And this is also, I'm hearing, spiritual approval. And did you see how that got really, really light? It's like it came in very clearly. I don't know if you could notice that, but it was really clear. There it is again. And so you're going to get clear about where you stand, or your place, or your position in a role, or in finances. There's an opportunity for money to come in here and for you to pay some bills. So you could be looking at receipts. You see that there's a wallet and there's plenty of money coming out of it. So I feel like you have enough here to pay bills. You could be focusing on repairing your credit. And I do see also, and this came up for another reading, maybe it was Aries or Taurus, but you see that those nails, they're all bent to heck, right? And I feel like you're pulling out what no longer works in your life. You're taking a really good look energetically at where you are putting your energy versus what feels depleted of your energy. And you may be pulling out all of the nails that are all crazy, right? And you're preparing a clean slate. There's a clean slate here for you to rebuild something, rebuild your belief system, rebuild business, rebuild your resume, your portfolio. I see that some of you could be repairing or editing or reevaluating something here. We have the training card. Some of you could be heading towards a training program. It could be yoga training. It could be, real estate. It could be something with technology or in the workplace. I really love this training card because you can barely see it, but at the top near the rafters there's the word win, W-I-N. And I feel like you're in a winning position. You're with a winning company here. I just heard the name Howard's. I feel like it's plural or it has an S at the end of it, Howard's. So take that as it resonates, or maybe Howard is someone's name. Some of you are the one teaching. Some of you are the one training. There could be a very important person entering your world. I'm just seeing here, Ace of Wands. Okay. I feel like this could also be you. You're learning a lot at this time. There is growth here for you. Keep that beginner's mindset. But also, I feel like there's reciprocity. You're going to see yourself moving forward. Now, I see saving money. Maybe you're paying something off here. You're able to pay some bills and you have a little bit extra. You could be paying something off entirely, and that repairs your credit, or that does allow you to save a little bit more because you're not paying that bill each month. You could be selling something here, selling a property, selling items. Maybe you're selling online. I feel like you could be selling extras through maybe a garage sale, Amazon, Poshmark. I'm getting selling clothes, selling items. You could also be buying something that someone else is selling, and it's going to save you money. Yeah, saving money. And then lastly, we have shopping. So, if it's your birthday month, you could be shopping for something. Maybe you're shopping around, doing some job shopping, but I do feel that there's going to be some good deals here. I see that you're going to save money on something that typically would be more expensive. Excuse me. It could even be retail space, office space. You could be buying, a website domain, or buying a program online that's on sale, or you are an early bird. I'm getting something here with an early bird here, Leo. You look to be in a good position and embrace the changes that are coming in, because I feel like it could be for a short period of time with the short term. So for example, maybe you have, Monday to Friday to sign up for that training. Otherwise the price, increases. So there could be something that just has a small space that you are required to sign up for or pay for prior, or maybe this is what you're offering, right? Maybe there's a training or educational program or something you're doing online, but get it out when the time is right is what I'm seeing, or buy it or book it when the time is right, because it's not going to last forever. Now, starting off, we have the moon. A lot of signs have been getting the moon energy. So there may be something globally that shifts, maybe financially or career-wise or within a grander scale in the month of July. But the moon card here, if you can see that this coyote or this wolf, he is hunting for food. And there is not a lot of food. There's scarcity there. Why? Because in the background, you can see that there's buildings that have encroached upon his land, upon his hunting grounds, upon his, home. And he's just trying to find his place in this new world that he's not familiar with. There's still a lot of uncertainty. There's still a lot of illusions. He can't really believe, what are those tall things up there? What are these buildings that were not here, 5 years ago, 10 years ago? So I also feel like there's a sense to gain more clarity, to trust your intuition, and there's things being exposed to you. Right? And it may be the shadow. The shadow of the fact here is he can no longer hunt where he used to hunt. But the good news is you can barely see it. It's almost cut off. You can see that he's looking in this garbage can for food, and there's a fish that's about to go into the stream. So the good news is there's still opportunities for you to grow, even if there's been technological advancements, or if AI has come in, or whatever this is that you may feel conflicted upon, or you may not be sure how you fit in this new world, or this new energy, this new position, whatever it is, you're being guided to trust your intuition, because things are getting exposed. And we do not live in the same world that we lived in even 5 years ago, right? So I see that you are working on creating a new paradigm, creating a new reality, but that does require you trusting and finding a new path. And that has to do with that spark as well, the spark. And there's the fish representing prosperity. So you can make it work here despite the surroundings is what I'm picking up on. But there's a lot of anxiety around this. I mean, can you imagine trying to find food but not having the ability to do so? For some of you, trying to find a new job but feeling like this changing world, right? It feels difficult and it's causing a lot of anxiety. 8 of Swords. But I do see with this 8 of Swords, you're going to let go of the old story that maybe you were manifesting in 2008, right? And this is 2024 where you're saying, okay, I need to come up with a new approach and tell myself a new story of survival and helping and truths of myself. This is hidden gifts, hidden skills, hidden talents, which we see showing up here. And the 8 of Swords is regaining a sense of confidence that you will survive, that you will make it, that you will be abundant here, and you will have what you need to live amongst whatever's happening, whatever changes are occurring around you. This is it, Leo. This is a big energy. And the 8 of Swords is letting go of fear as well. And it is the card of clarity. So you're releasing yourself from this, moving towards freedom, freeing yourself from whatever illusions you were telling yourself. And maybe those illusions were, I have to move, right? And maybe you do. Maybe that's what you're getting clear on is maybe I need to move and go elsewhere. Perhaps this doesn't have anything for me any longer. Or maybe the times have changed and you do not love what it is that you've been doing for the last 20 years. There's something with 2008 showing up here, very strong. So maybe some of you may want to look back into 2008 and see where you were at in your life, what you were focusing on, where you were working, your level of income. Okay, because I feel like there's a drastic change from, of course, that's a long time ago, but there is something that could be a belief that you are unraveling, and it may have stemmed in 2008. And as I said that, they showed me 2208 on the clock. Ace of Wands, boom, there is that spark. You've been trying to light that fire for quite some time with that fire starter, that little spark, right? And it just hasn't caught on. Maybe it's been rainy, damp environment, right? Or maybe you didn't have what you needed. Maybe it wasn't the right time, or it's just, there's something with the kindling, whatever it may have been for you. The spark is finally catching on. And I feel like this is a renewed sense of purpose when it comes to your career, your vitality, your life force, Leo. This is invention. Some of you have brilliant ideas that you're turning into, quite literally, treasure or gold, right? And this is desire, feeling passion for what it is that you love and that you're doing. This is chasing some new dreams. It could even be a dream that you had in 2008, right? It could be something that is reignited within you. And I feel like any creative blocks, any burnouts, any low vitality, low momentum that you've had is getting re-sparked with this Ace of Wands. Beautiful. And we have the 4 of Swords. You're putting something of the past to rest that may have been holding you back. And what it is, I feel, is fear. It's mental. Because we have the 8 of Swords, we have the 4 of Swords, we have the Moon. This is mental confusion. It's fear, false evidence appearing real. Okay, it is the story that we tell ourselves that keep us in imprisonment. You can see this creature, he's trapped. He's trapped. He doesn't have really an out. But if he looks maybe forward, he could create or build a tunnel. He could get out. He could push through it. There are ways. Even though we feel like we're trapped and we are restricted, there are ways through it. And it may be mentally that you were scared, right? We all get there. 4 of Swords. There is a lot of fear. And I had been on a little bit of a kick earlier in my readings around the power of the mind. We either get control of our thoughts, right? Or they control us. So we can focus our attention on what we want to grow, on new ideas, new discoveries, new opportunities, or we can stay locked in this fear and we tell ourselves there's no way out, or I'm stuck, I'm trapped, there's nothing else for me. And that can be a deep, dark, depressing place to be in your mind. That's what you're breaking out of. That's what you're putting to rest. The Four of Swords is the card of mental stability. So for those of you that felt like you had a mental breakdown, you were going mentally crazy, or you just weren't quite sure what way was up, what way was down, because your cup was empty, your cup was full, your cup has been, passed around, tossed around, dumped out, maybe even missing altogether. There's big changes coming in here, Leo, that is putting you on this path towards some work. Oh, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. This is gonna be, well, quite literally, how ironic, sugar. You see the bee here. This is a busy bee. We're in an 8 year, 2024 breaks down to an 8. This is your year to put in the work and really reap the rewards. The 8 of Pentacles is mastering your craft. It's mastering your skills, putting in your best effort, loving your work. It's the card of training, the card of apprenticeship, the card of learning, gaining knowledge, dedicating yourself to your craft. It's art, designs, music, education, knowledge. The 8 of Pentacles is feeling inspired to chase your dreams and driving yourself through, your efforts. And for some of you, you didn't feel inspired to take that leap because that spark was, there was no fire there. There was no passion there. And no matter what you did, you had that fire starter, right? You just couldn't light it, probably because something around you felt damp. And maybe it was the fear that was dampening things. But the 8 of Pentacles is saying you're putting in some work here and sweet results await with that bee. You're going to be able to get to that sweet treasure that's worth it. The honeycomb, right? The honeycomb. And your outcome is the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is stepping off of the branch because you've grown. You see that there is, there's a branch there that maybe in the 2 of Wands, this bird was sitting contemplating, should I move forward? Should I expand on my opportunities? And the answer is yes, you've made that decision already. The 3 of Wands is your outcome, is saying you've made the choice. Now you get to see the return on your investment because you're putting in the work. You've made the choice to stay optimistic and stay patient. Hard work pays off. Don't take your eye off the prize. Just because there may have been a missed opportunity or a delay, or you may have made decisions that may have held you back in the past, but it was a learning opportunity. Look at everything as an opportunity here, Leo. This is growth. This is noticeable growth. This is abundance. You are moving forward here and you're spreading your wings. You're getting up off of this branch and you're taking something to a whole new direction. And it's interesting to note that there are mountains in the background, but you're showing up as the bird who has wings. So you're able to fly over these mountains. And in the past, maybe you felt like you didn't have wings and you had to climb them, right? Maybe you didn't know how to use those wings. But this is spark energy. This is wand energy. This is creativity, passion, willpower, inspiration. It is sheer spiritual force behind your projects, behind your career. And you're going to see growth here amplified with that treasure. This is really wonderful. All right, Leo, let's get a message from the wisdom of the oracle. What do we have, please, for a change in the wind? So we're getting sudden change with the butterfly. We have a change in the wind here. So there is definitely a change. And look at the very top, there's a moon, but it's a half moon here and it's very small. So you are not as focused on the anxiety or the uncertainty, but you are embracing some form of change. And there is something here about Zebra can't change its stripes, but actually, I feel like it's almost like you're replacing the stripes, or you're remembering that you are a zebra. Let's see here. Card 12. 12 is also the Hanged Man. So for those of you that may have been hanging around, waiting for something, waiting to complete, waiting for an answer, it's coming. A sense that unseen change has been initiated. Preparation, awareness, feeling a shift, uncertainty about which direction the wind will blow. Hello, Moon. There is uncertainty. Which direction is this going to go? It is human nature to yearn for certainty, right? It's human nature, and resist change. It says here, to want the world to remain consistent like a zebra's stripes. That's what it is here. And that's why the moon, we just talked about that. The wolf, right? The coyote, wolf, whatever he is, would love if the world stayed the same. I mean, wouldn't we enjoy things to stay simplified? But there's also growth and advancement, because that's what we're here for. And sometimes that change and advancement feels like it's not for the better, and sometimes it's not, right? But there's always an opportunity to learn and grow and adjust and adapt. And that's what this is all about. Yet nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change. Now is a time of transformation, as outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. Stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air. Scatter seeds and nourish the soil for better things ahead. Life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity, right? That's that Page of Pentacles as well. Look through the eyes of curiosity, not fear. I know it's difficult to do sometimes here, Leo, but it says anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in on the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. As you endeavor to create a prosperous life, you may encounter unexpected reversals at times that cause you to shift directions. I mean, look at this guy. He has to adapt. He has to look for food in places that he normally wouldn't. This is a good thing. There is nothing to fear. Perhaps an opportunity you sought went to someone else. Perhaps you pursued something that you suddenly realize is not in your highest good. You might not be 100% clear on where you need to go, but you are certain that things are not going maybe the way that you had planned 10 years from now or in 2008, right? But you are certain here. Our circumstances are not in your control. Wait it out. All will be well. Even better, actually. It says that. All will be well, even better. But because some of you are trapped in this fear, 8 of Swords, I'm going to read to you the protection. There are conditions brewing in your life that you have no control over. And that can be difficult. I mean, I see that things are changing here for you, but you must trust, because they are going to be better. We have the proof of it. We have the cards saying that, yes, it may require a little bit of work here, but you're going to see noticeable growth. Don't fight them. That's the message. 8 of Swords. Don't fight them. Change is inevitable, and it's for the best, for the higher good. Even if this storm blows away the structures you think you've built your dreams on, all will turn out as it should. You will have a renewed clarity and strength to do something even better. Spirit is your ally. Yeah, I like this for you. So Leo, whatever change is brewing, it's in your highest good, and it's actually going to be better. I mean, if it wasn't, we wouldn't have the gift here. We wouldn't, I mean, that's Leo season. That's you. We wouldn't have the treasure chest, and we wouldn't see this growth. Okay, so I definitely love the Ace of Wands showing up, because you're reigniting something that, again, it wasn't supposed to light maybe where you were at, or it wasn't the right time, or, maybe you didn't have all the resources, or the conditions were off, and you have to trust in the unknown. And that could be what this moon is all about as well. I love synchronicities. Isn't that neat how that played into it here? All right, Leo, let's get a few messages from your animals, your animal guides. So at this time, if you can, please close your eyes. Take a nice deep inhale from your solar plexus chakra, your belly area. And upon your exhale, tune into your third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows and your forehead region. And I want you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. Your animal could be wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. This could be a pet that's crossed over the rainbow bridge, one that you currently have at your home, one that's visited through your dreams or showed up in a meditation, or maybe even crossed your path in the great outdoors recently. There is no right or wrong answer. And if you need a moment, Leo, just pause the video and come back when you're ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is drop your power animals. If you have 1 or 5, either or, drop them all in the comment section below to be entered into that monthly free reading giveaway, where I draw one winner around the first of each month and post right back here on the channel. All right, so what do we have here? Okay, I love your messages. And look at what we also have. What did we spend a big majority talking about? The coyote or the wolf? I couldn't quite decide which one, what he was, but we'll say he's a coyote because we have the coyote spirit showing up here, card 16. 16 is the tower. It says trust in divine detours. Trust in divine detours here. Some of you may be born on the 16th. You could be in a 7 personal year, or you could be 7 life path. 7's a very spiritual number. It does cause you to go within, right? It's a reflective spiritual energy. But Coyote says trust. And that's what you're being guided to do here with that moon. We have Pig Spirit, card 47. Some of you may be 47 years old. You may be born on the 9th or the 19th. We have use your mind wisely. There is the 4 of swords, the 8 of swords. We can use the mind to destroy dreams. We can use the mind to build dreams. What will you choose? Use the mind wisely. You have a lot of ideas. I see that here for you, Leo. You are brilliant. You are inventive. You could even be a genius, right? And I'm not trying to toot anyone's horn, but hello, toot toot, because you have a brilliant mind and you have these ideas that could really change the world or change your world in a big way. Brown bear spirits, take some time out to reflect. Take some time out to meditate and to really come back home to you and to maybe get out in the great outdoors, take a nap, take a pause. 9 is hermit energy. Do some soul searching if need be. Take a vacation. Because your final outcome is card 19. There's the sun. That's what I was waiting to see here. It says, dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. Be loyal to what you love. And I know you love yourself here, Leo. Be loyal to your dreams. Be loyal to your purpose, your mission. There is a sense of loyalty that you have for yourself, for others, and people feel that energy within you. When you're manifesting from a place of truth and authenticity, look out, because other people are inspired and attracted to that truth if that's what they themselves are seeking. And that's where we are at in this time in the world, right? Truth, authenticity, things being exposed, but being able to help raise the vibration of the planet. All right, last but not least, let's get a message here from your soul's truth. That came out right away. Wow. We have Leo, what is your body telling you right now? Our body speaks to us through physical pain or discomfort. Our body sends messages for us to look more deeply, see the trapped emotions, the lurking fears, and the beliefs that limit you. Listen to your physical body and you will be led to the source of your pain. It's time to get that healing on. It's time to pay attention, right? You can read the book, Heal Your Body by Louise Hay, and find answers toward which your body is guiding you. For some of you, maybe you're learning, that could be that learning energy training. You're learning about the chakra systems, the body. Some of you, your career has to do with the body or even the mind. And I feel like your body is guiding you to trust in it and to rest. If you've been overworking or if you feel mentally stressed out, some of you, there's a lot of anxiety or stress and your body is showing you that. Pay attention, because that's what you are being guided to do at this time. Now, I love this reading for you, Leo. There's definitely some changes coming in. There is a renewed spark that maybe you haven't felt towards something for quite some time, or maybe it is a spark that finally feels like it's taken off, right? Because the winds, when you start that fire, kind of like a wildfire, when that spark takes off, when that goes, that wind comes in and that can really twist things around here. It can shift things around. It can really light something up. But make sure you're using your mind wisely so it doesn't get out of hand or it doesn't cause, forest fire. I feel like there is a level of maintaining boundaries here and not sharing your ideas before they are ready to advance. I mean, what does that mean here, Spirit? Yeah, it's almost as if someone around you or the people that you maybe have shared your ideas with in the past, they may have taken your ideas, or perhaps, someone else ran off with an idea that you had. But I feel like it's time for you to really shine your light and to do something, say what you mean what you say, and ground those dreams into reality. And I feel for you, Leo season is the time to do so. It's a time to shift that wind here in a new direction and get out of that hanged man energy and finally, trust in the unknown. Take that leap of faith, because Spirit has beautiful plans in store, as that card says, a change in the wind, followed by your outcome energies. That is what I have for you, Leo. I hope that resonates. If so, please hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, hit that bell if you haven't already, and do drop your power animals in the comment section below the video to be entered into that free reading giveaway. Thank you so much for tuning in today, Leo. Lots of love.